Hey, howdy ho! This is Thursday Night Fights at Balance Match once again, December 7th, right? This is Season, I'm Smallone. We're getting into it.
How you doing, everybody? I'm glad to be here today, and right now we're going to present an amazing match between two players of the name of Zyvon and the other being Entarps.
Or Entarps. Zyvon or Entarps. Who will win?
I don't know, dude. It's going to be a good fight, but could you tell me a little bit about, the characters that these people play?
All right, so only the squarest will win, but we got Zyvon, a Peach main, but he has pockets that run deep just like Entarps. But I'd imagine they both start off strong with their main. Zyvon with Peach and Entarps with Falcon.
We see the Captain Falcon on the screen right now. They were having a little bit of a button check.
Yeah, Game Zero happening.
Yep,
Game
exactly.
Zero.
Game Zero, the place where you gotta train to become like Zero, You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get those.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Captain Falcon having the burst movement ability can really zone break Peach if she's not suspecting it. But Peach, on the other hand, is a great bait and punish player. So she can just back off when she suspects Captain Falcon going in and then get those fares, just like how you see right now.
Yep. And it's just going to be, I think both of these people just need to, both players need to break each other's ankles to get the whole thing. It's all about like movement and bait.
Definitely. Speaking of breaking the ankles, we're going to get that boot right there, cutting me off short, but
Or he can just break everything.
Exactly, dude. Entarps cut his stock off short, and we're going to see Zyvon retaliate with the side B. He has that burst movement that allows him to reach the long distances as he whiffs that forward smash, but he makes it up with the F air.
Yep. Oh, Zyvon not letting him come back to stage that easy.
Yeah, utilizing the down air tools. It's a multi-hit hitbox, so with Captain Falcon's suspectable recovery, he can get some great damage, but that is some damage as well. He is the down air king right there. He said, you got 2 kicks on your down air, I got 2 as well. It's 1 for your stock and 1 for your next stock. That's going to be the first game of this set.
That's it. Zyvon was thinking about, all right, I got to get him, I got to bait and punish, I got to get my turnips, I got to do my thing. Entarps was playing a whole different game. He's just playing, I will find you when you're off stage and I will spike you.
Yeah, and that was exactly what resulted in those stocks. Zyvon was playing from the ledge, and I really liked a couple of his options that he threw out. He went for down tilts to catch his up air approaches, and then he got great damage off of that. But when he wasn't in advantage, he put himself in disadvantage. However,
I see him going Game & Watch. This is questionable. Zyvon has putting a lot of faith in his Game & Watch. However, I wouldn't say it's in even his top 4 characters, which is, I've seen him pulling it out a lot for counterpick lately. We'll see how Entarps can deal with it. Game Watch doesn't have the most representation in any, but again, it's not like Entarps to let a bit of a matchup and experience phase him.
With the Game & Watch, you said he uses it as a counterpick. Game & Watch is a character that can't really be spiked too easily. His up B has invincibility on it, but also
I would pay someone on the spot if they stage spiked Game & Watch.
Exactly, and that back air, I feel like it's going to be a great tool in this matchup. It shuts down any of Captain Falcon's burst options like dash attack and dash grab, so he can just throw that out whenever he feels pressured. But he's going to take that fist to the face, and that's
one of the things about Game & Watch. He's very light, so you're going to see those early kills off of something.
On Town and City too, dude. That's going to be an easy and light character to kill.
Easy and breezy.
Easy and breezy, but right now, putting the win for us is Entarps with this gust of aggression. Getting that normal jab to grab, but he's going to get footstool out of his own combo, but the dash attack breaks it out.
Entarps now right at the same place he was when he took that stock. It could just be one off-stage hit.
Definitely.
Zyvon just doesn't have the mobility that Falcon does, and Entarps is utilizing everything to win in neutral.
Zyvon, he recognized the fact that he could crouch under things, and he crouched under that grab, and immediately after he went for a second crouch. I really like that because he's trying to feel out what options he can throw out.
Wow. Entarps just going really far away and doing that early recovery. Good stuff.
Yeah, he's trying to avoid the fact that because Zyvon was edge guarding him pretty well in the first game, he recognizes that he knows what he needs to do, so he should probably not mess with that and go high.
It takes a lot of skill to get Falcon back to stage against characters who are very skilled in edge guarding. Game & Watch being one of them.
Yeah, Entarps with a great bait. He threw out a down air in neutral, and Zyvon thought he could punish it, so he dropped his shield and he got great jabs there.
He gets a little...
the down throw to up air.
That's not something you usually think about, but Zyvon is going to do the air dodge instead of a jump, so it's going to be...
Catching him on wrong DI too, because as you saw, he was closer to Captain Falcon as opposed to, let's say, further away in which he would have to nair or back air.
Yes, and Zyvon might have been DI'd for the forward throw, which is Captain Falcon's most potent kill throw.
That makes a lot of sense,
especially
because with that DI, you would be sent up that high.
Yeah.
And that angle.
So he was DI'ing probably, you know, somewhere that's not optimal for that down throw.
Yeah,
it's
and
give
as soon as he recognized that situation, panic air dodge, and you know, N-Types was probably scouting that out mile away, got that up there, and that's gonna be the second game and you know the first set that we're watching today.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for him. So N-Types moves on to what I believe may be winners quarters or semifinals, not sure. That was our second round of winners, round 3. Because of course, you know, those 2 matches in winners round 1, got to push all the numbers over.
Yeah, push them off.
Gotta love racketeering, but EPM is coming in. I believe
with Kool-Aid.
He's hot. EPM hot off a win off Kerchak.
That's a great win himself.
That's a very good win.
EPM, he is someone who has been struggling a little bit, at least in the summer season, with the Donkey Kong matchup. You know, he took a couple of losses to like Plays, Kerchak himself.
Even Dread.
Yeah, even Dread's DK at a Gums or a GU. But with that win right now, that you know, that's pretty great for him.
Yeah,
even if he has been beating Donkey Kongs already, the consistency of itself, that he can be able to beat somebody like Kerchak, who is our Donkey Kong specialist of Massachusetts, along with Plays. That's some good stuff for him.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, you just can't underestimate EPM. Even if he takes some of these bad losses, he still has experience, knowledge, and very good skill.
Definitely.
Does it rival Kool-Aid's, though? That's doubtful.
Kool-Aid, you know, not to put some pegs down on EPM, but Kool-Aid is a threat of himself. He is the chic man with the plan.
The chic man cometh. He is, if I believe, he has only ever dropped sets at Balance Patch to one person, and that is Mars.
And that person isn't here today, so it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah, it's finally he gets that. He's gonna have his hands on that first place money.
Remember the early days of BP? And that's a funny thing to say because BP is so new.
Yeah.
But the early days of BP before Mars got his hands on it, Kool-Aid was winning everything.
Kool-Aid was sitting on his throne of $7 sandwiches and milkshakes.
Hey, but you know, I'm excited that for this match, EPM and Kool-Aid, it's going to be a match of agility versus you know, combo potential.
And also disruption of those combos.
Yeah, exactly.
EPM having Corrin's Nair, Kool-Aid having so many sheet options.
Kool-Aid's going to be he is a potential player to be able to weave around those disjoints.
And I believe we're off.
So right now, got him stuck in shield, but with these down tilts, a great option to catch him empty hopting. But Blade's going to retreat and do his own kind of options right now, put him on the ledge.
Yeah, Kool-Aid always likes, he usually always finds a way to make it work for him. Even if they escape like a string, he'll follow that, just so we can get that 40-50 of the sheet. The sheet 40-50, freshman 40.
Kool-Aid using the fact that, you know, he has needles and he's going to charge them. And even if he's not hitting you with them, needles can provide the psychological pressure of, okay, I'm conditioned to shield. And as you saw earlier, Kool-Aid was able to run in and get those moves, but right now he's trying to catch him in the shield, and he's going to get a great anti-air.
Yep.
Catches him with the grab, and that's going to be a bouncing fish.
For the stock, yeah. That up air, falling up air, just that big whiff landing right on Kool-Aid's shield. Kool-Aid's going to be able to convert that into his stock, and that's how destructive this guy is.
Definitely. Now Kool-Aid's laying back. You know, he spaced himself around the pin, and he also threw out those needles, so he has a more defensive playstyle going into this, waiting for moments like this to get the confirms that he needs to bring him off stage.
Of course, EPM is going to be looking for an early kill. You're going to see that tipper. That will kill at any moment.
Avoiding that potent kill option right there. The Dragon Shot combos into the Dragon Fang, which can be very potent, but these F-tilts catching him off that shield, and now he's on the ledge.
EPM gonna get back, but he has an uphill battle right now. Sheik still with Rage, bringing EPM into the danger zone now. And if Kool-Aid so desires, he can end it with a down air.
Yep, using the bouncing for sort of retreat right there. As you saw, he hit the wall, which allows him to add that additional pressure.
Yep.
And that's going to be a trade right there. I feel like that's an even trade. It allowed, you know, it's damage for both sides, but it also allows EPM to get back onto the stage.
EPM just fighting to get back on stage. Lade not really pressured. He's just going to sit back, charge Needles, which pays off in that nice conversion.
Yeah, Needles to Bouncing Fish, a destructive option. Can catch people when they don't expect it. It's a great anti-air, and it also allows you to move out of any potential hitboxes.
Yep.
Getting a lot of mileage with this Needles. I really like the Needle use because of the fact that Corrin is a disjointed, physical, in-your-face kind of character. So because of the... Ooh, gonna get that down air into up air.
Wow!
That is an amazing confirm.
You don't see that every day from
very unorthodox.
That's Kool-Aid in a nutshell.
Definitely.
His Kool-Aid options are crazy.
The patented Kool-Aid options, such as the Simon Belmont or the Cool Whip.
5,000 battles.
Yep,
Yay!
That's gonna be some praise right there.
That's a pop-off.
Yeah, we're gonna go to FD by the looks of it.
EPM shifting things. Doesn't want a platform anymore. Just wants hard neutral on a flat stage.
Yeah, he saw that Kool-Aid, you know, was chilling a little bit too much on that Smashville platform, charting Needles when he shouldn't be. So he wants to kind of eliminate right there. But Kool-Aid's saying, I don't need these Needles. I can just push you off the stage and, you know, take stocks that way anyway.
Yep, and Kool-Aid even finding chances to just charge Needles, gets EPM off stage. You know, I could go for an air dodge, or I could charge Needles.
As you can see, Kool-Aid, he's backing off, charging a little bit, and then coming back for that pressure. That's conditioning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Catching you on a, not suspecting it. But EPM, you're gonna get that shot right there. But the Bouncing Fish off of the Needles is going to put him off stage. Ooh, Wee's past that pin right there.
He's just hitting that Ultra Instinct, does not get hit.
Using these nairs out of shield, it's a great option, especially when both players are in shield, because, you know, if you catch one dropping out of it, you're going to hit him for damage. Knowing that the Needle wasn't going to combo into anything, he was trying to fish for something else, but unfortunately EPM does not give it to him.
Ooh, EPM calling out Kool-Aid on these weights and on these air dodges. When EPM's in advantage, he's getting the drop on Kool-Aid. And Lade now nearing a kill percent.
Not many options by EPM right now.
Yeah,
he's kind of susceptible to these back airs, and Kool-Aid seems to have gotten the timing.
But he's back in.
And he's going to get a great down throw right now. Now he has the one with stage positioning. And that
is stock.
That is definitely going to be the stock. With 152 Rage, 92 on Kool-Aid's name, that's going to be for sure a stock.
Yeah, I think Kool-Aid was just getting a bit too eager, but EPM knew that if he kept trying to go back to stage, he could, because Kool-Aid's only option from stage is just fall down back air, which would stale over time, letting EPM, even as he goes higher in percent, be able to come back after too long. Oh, man.
Now, speaking of that back air, it made it so that he was looking for the jab block tech right there.
I think it just hit with strong
Yeah,
there.
it was the strong part, so it wasn't able to get it. But EPM throwing out these disjoints catches Kool-Aid rushing a little bit too much.
The classic, the coring combos on a Kool-Aid. And EPM has a slight percentage lead, so Kool-Aid may need to revert to his old strategy of playing the patient game. You know, pressing advantage when he has it, but otherwise he's going to charge Needles while still being in a range of pressure. You saw that.
Yep,
he's not just going to fall asleep.
Yeah, if you catch you sleeping on the ledge a little bit too much, Kool-Aid will show off those options that result in stock.
Oh, risky F smash.
Yeah, had it worked, you would have been able to be a stock, but right now,
whoa!
EPM showing
What a mix-up by EPM!
Yeah, that was incredible.
Oof, oof. That forward smash may have cost him. Not going to get Bouncing Fish, though. EPM hanging on. Rope of life. Ooh, he catches.
Down there is going to catch him. And that up air is going to secure the stock. You know, if you think about it, up air is kind of like a reverse Corrin down air.
Yeah,
it's sends it in two different ways.
You know, Kool-Aid just said, I'll take it, and I'll flip it around. Bye-bye.
For sure.
Kool-Aid taking it, but a very close set by EPM. A lot of tricks came out there. You know, he may have, had to pull over, but he went. He just held that gas pedal down as the tank ran empty. Good stuff to EPM.
Definitely, and he showed a lot of awareness in that matchup. But right now, I got to hop off for him.
All right.
Nice commentating with you, Mr. Lone.
As always, season. I'm going to be sliding in as we get into our next match.
MC Learning.
Now we have Raffi versus Onslaught Cat. And as I'm getting someone else coming in here, good friend from UMass Lowell, MC Learning.
Yo, what's poppin', people?
What's poppin'?
It's MC Learning on the mic.
We got Cact versus Raffi on deck in winner's quarters.
Yeah. This is winner's quarters, right?
Yep.
Wow.
No, small bracket, 37.
Looking like a UMass Lowell bracket out here.
Oh, man.
Not too many people.
Oh, you guys are always here. There's always a little piece of UMass Lowell. But here we are, Raffi versus Cact. This is always a struggle for Cact.
You don't say.
Time and time again, even he'll just go up, and Raffi is a wall, just like a lot of other top players.
Yeah.
To Cact.
I would imagine it's pretty hard for Little Mac to get through the Rob on stage, and off stage, it's probably just like it's just like a buffet for Rob.
And if Rob also gets advantage state, then Mac has to land against
exactly. But something that I do think is pretty cool, though.
Oh,
that's pretty bad. Oh, but he saved the jump. Nice.
One thing I know, Cact always saves his jump. He'll throw out stuff. He'll throw out special moves to recover before you see his jump, because there's always that chance that he can get interrupted.
Yeah, he's not trying to get gimped out here. But we see him with a pretty colorful lead right now, with the KO punch on deck, and that's going to be Raffi re-grabbing ledge, but nothing's going to come out from Cact there.
Yep, if Raffi plays safe enough, he's got almost infinite shield pressure.
Nice. Really nice up
Yep,
forward.
that super armor. Cact's going to take advantage of, Rob and Raffi's habit of landing with Nair.
Exactly.
Because it's auto cancels. It's very difficult to punish that. But one thing
except if you have super armor.
Unless you have that big old punch armor. And just like that, Cact has a demanding lead.
Yeah, I'm surprised we're not seeing Raffi play a little more defensively.
Yes.
Camp back, draw out this gyro, and keep in front of him.
It looks like Raffi's defense is more just projectile heavy rather than movement and projectile based.
Yeah, but ooh, wow.
Good combo.
Really nice DI from Raffi there too.
Raffi almost looks asleep right here.
You think this man's sleeping on Mac? No one can sleep on Mac, because that's what happens when you sleep on Mac.
That is what happens when you sleep on Mac. We saw the pause. We saw the pause. Oh my gosh. Maybe a tinge of salt, but Raffi is going to get overwhelmed. Cact, for time and time again, he wants that win on Raffi as Cact slowly starts getting wins on some of the top NE players.
This might be his day.
This could
Today
be his
might
day.
be the day.
But Raffi is going to have to definitely switch up what he's doing. Going to take it to Battlefield, so he has a little bit of platforms to dance on.
Yeah.
Definitely a good option as Mac is going to ban Smashville, of course.
Mac can still chase these platforms. Don't get us wrong.
And look at that. He's already at it with that armor again, saying, no, Raffi, you cannot.
And I predict we're probably going to see Raffi playing a little more defensively this game.
Risky move by Cact to get out of the
That's
fight.
something we didn't see at all last game. A single grab.
Yeah. No, we
characters.
never saw Cact having to land against Raffi. And now he's doing that. Of course, it may have been just an impeccable neutral on Cact's part, but now Raffi is taking a lot more out of him. He's doing frame traps, he's doing some baits, and he's using those platforms.
Super good stage. Oh, they used jump? Yeah, he used the jump.
I don't even know if he could have come back with the jump.
He might have been able to.
Perhaps, yeah, but no jump is going to be on there. Now Raffi is going to play the waiting game.
Yeah.
Going to say, come get me. One thing Raffi does need to be aware of is not only that he can't always land with Nair, but that Mac's up smash can go through the platform.
Yes, it can go through the platform.
On Dreamland, it can't, but on Battlefield, yes.
It also has quite a lot of range, and it will also hit him if he's trying to do short hop down air.
Good air dodge,
Air dodge, what?
Well, I mean, no, Mac air dodge, to get
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw an up B there, boy.
Oh, Raffi's trying to cross him up.
Ooh, that was a ledgery grab, and Cact knew that. And Raffi's going to be able to make it back here.
Yeah, just enough fuel.
This man's looking like Corin up here with those side airs.
But sometimes you just got to lay out that pressure. Cact in a very, very good spot right now.
But he did lose the KO.
And there it goes. now he's got to work back uphill.
Okay, that was something I wondered. If Little Mac's up B could move or destroy the gyro on ledge. And it looks like it can.
Yep. It does have a little bit of invulnerability at the fist.
At the fist, yeah.
Just a little bit.
He's wearing the gloves.
Yeah. And it's not, that hitbox priority. But again, Cact is able to work himself back up into the danger percent.
That was a bad roll. Cact there.
That's going to be an oof.
And that's going to be it.
Yeah, good catch by Raffi. Cact tried to bet it all. Sometimes you do have to put your entire faith in one option to get back with Mac, even if it's not safe. Because oftentimes nothing is safe.
And Raffi covered that one option.
Raffi covered, you know.
But I'm interested here to see what stage we're going to see come out from Cact as counter pick.
Because if he gets his way, Town and City more than likely.
Really, I see a lot of some acts go Lilat.
Lilat could be an option,
but then
again,
we fall into the same issue. Where
you are
can't
dealing
land.
with those platforms though, so landing would be another problem.
He's going to run back to Battlefield.
He's going back.
Ooh, okay.
You know, he did have some nice stuff. Again, Mac can poke through that thing with up smash, and even though Rob can dance on these platforms, when it comes to getting back into center stage, Mac can do a good job, especially with all those armored smashes covering. You
just right, exactly. You say it and it happens. But it's just so hard for Mac to not even land back on stage, just to land on a platform. Because that up air is waiting, up tilt's waiting, up smash is waiting. There's so much stuff waiting.
Oh man, he's back in.
Nice recovery from Cact there.
Could have had a chance to get a KO punch, but he was just saying, nope, I'm out.
Be reverse KO punch.
One thing Cact is getting caught by is Raffi's just if Gyro hits shield, you can just throw it again and again. And one thing Cact is maybe an error or maybe trying to do a grab out of it, but it is whittling down his shield sometimes. I think he's adapting, but here comes the beat poop.
Good, not going to connect.
Frame trap.
Really nice frame trap there.
Yep, Mac is a fast faller, so he's going to be a little susceptible. There's the Raffi read.
And he caught the roll on stage.
It's a wonderful thing. Now Raffi looking to push this advantage.
Beat poop there. Yep. Gonna try and go for another one, maybe? Oh, no.
And one thing I see Puma saying in the chat, power shields are going to decide this bracket.
For sure. So, like, Cact he really isn't doing any of that.
Not this bracket, but this set. You know, I see one player get it, Raffi gets a power shield, into a grab. Mac gets a power shield, he gets a run-up dash attack.
Yeah. Or sometimes like a forward smash something. From, like closer ranges.
Ooh, risky.
And here, it looks like Cact just getting a little desperate. I don't think running back to Battlefield was the wisest choice.
Yep, and Raffi looks like he knows how to play it. Maybe Cact has something he just wants to get done.
Is that going to be it?
Oh no! That's a nice trick.
That's pretty funny.
Yep. I don't know if that was planned, but it sure as heck worked nice. And there's the shield break. Just what Cact wants. It's going to be put him back into this game. He finally took that stock from Raffi, and if he can play his cards right, he will be able to run this back. You saw him escape the grab.
He might even be able to get back KO punch.
Yep, at this rate. Oh, but first he has to get back to the ledge.
But the gimp, no.
Grab. This could be it.
Nice jump away.
Oh no!
Oh, but no,
the jump is gone.
Oh, that's game.
That's one of the things. He used his jump to get out of it, but Matt, you know, part of his recovery is his jump because it's just as much.
That side B went like half a foot.
Yep.
That was like a whole 6 inches.
It's barely a character's length, and that's something I needed to take in mind. Split-second decision, you know, do I want to risk getting hit by the air dodge from the
beep boop.
From the beep boop, or do
I try to jump away? And he jumped away to the ledge, and Rob's like, all right, here's Forder.
Yep. And I'm wondering if he had jumped in the opposite direction, would he have had a better chance?
He might have still been hit.
It's perhaps, but Rob able to slip that forward air in there while the jump is gone, going to take the set. Raffi 2-1 over Cact. Very close thing by Cact.
Good set.
And it definitely looked less one-sided than it has in the past.
Yeah.
You know,
that
obviously
game 1 was really strong.
Game 1 was just Cact steamrolling it, and it maybe took him that one game to have Raffi slowly realize what he had to do in that matchup. And it looked like he adapted quite well.
Right. But here we got
coming up to bat
Hero. N-Tarps and Hero. N-Tarps, the mystery box man.
I love it. And then Hero, our Hero, he's coming back, you know. I'm seeing him more and more. I love watching Hero. He has some of the craziest things he'll pull out against any NE player, no matter how top you are. He'll come in there with the upsets. That's a tongue twister, but it's always nice to see Hero out here. Actually, is he putting in the Pykel tag? Okay, no, never mind.
I don't want to say that.
Now I saw the PIC and I'm like, is that Pykel? I know that's N-Tarp's thing.
I'm not saying that tag out loud. Welcome back to Balance Patch.
Welcome back to Balance Patch. Good stuff. You know, Hero trying to rep the Youngin squad, you know, tight with Kuma, with 808. And, you know, we don't see him that often, but it's a treat. It's a real treat.
He pretty much only comes around here.
Yep.
And then to like the occasional gums, but doesn't really go anywhere else that I know of, at least.
Yep, and it's gonna be nice because Hero still has the chops of an NEPR player, and I think one of the only real things that keeps him from it is his attendance. But right now,
for sure.
he's here, he's square,
and he's picked Lylat for game 1.
and we're actually gonna see Entarps with the sheep. I believe it may have been a counter pick for the Cloud.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna see what he does with this. Entarps already on a tear, trying to get this edge guard.
I thought for sure he got Hero's jump with that nair.
Nah, not quite yet. It takes a little bit more.
It takes a little more for Hero to lose his jump.
Yep, just a little bit. Good tech chase. And just like that, it's back to even. You know, you see all these, you see Sheik with just a crazy string, and you're like, oh man, how are they gonna come back? When you have a sword that humongous, it's not too tough.
Where like the weakest hit of it does like 10%. You know, it's not that hard to get the lead back.
And now that Hero has limit, it's a completely different ball game.
Exactly. We're gonna see how is he gonna be able to keep Entarps on the ledge. Oh, he does not.
Rage on both these boys. If I can call Sheik a boy, I'm staying away from that. Entarps trying to keep his stage control though.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how Hero hasn't let it rip. Okay, he lets it rip there. That's pretty interesting.
Yep.
Instead of going for a place.
Ooh,
nice.
The air dodge.
But he saved the jump.
Nice.
Nice.
Very smart. Perfect. Very smart. You know, we saw it with Cat. You got to save your jump. If you don't need that jump, don't burn it. Don't burn it.
Do not use it. A lot of players that I have seen, they throw out jump just to see like the check if their hit stun is ended.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the downfall for a lot of Clouds, but not Hero. He's doing a really good job of making himself stay alive.
You can also use a special move to check if your hit stun is ended.
That's a good point.
You're gonna be high percent.
Nice.
Wow. Entarp's aware that Cloud doesn't get invulnerability that easy.
And he was so close to cashing to getting the ledge snap with the up B too. But nice back here.
Yeah, a little. I heard that needle pull. Bad position, and Hero's able to just go, nope, goodbye.
Forget it.
Good punish. Oh, wow. Entarp's getting these micro hits with the needles with Hero poking his head just above that ledge. And you know what, Lylat, it is pretty dangerous.
was helping that there
too. You know, you can't be too sure that you're going to snap to ledge on Lylat.
Oh wow, I thought that for sure zero. Wow, Hero was gonna get hit with like a down tilt or something there.
Yeah, this Hero is no zero.
He ain't no zero. No, we don't see no Diddy Kong smash from this guy. Ooh, trying to get the hard read with that up smash.
Entarps is going to have the clutch nair, getting him out of that. And just like that, it's right back to even. Entarps taking the early lead. Hero bringing it back with this humongous hitboxes and the power of Cloud.
Power bumper.
Perhaps. Oh no!
What happened there?
Uh-oh.
I looked at you and
uh-oh. No. What was Entarps looking at? Because that Sheik recovery did not go anywhere.
I think he got in the bad spot with Sheik's recovery where there's this there's like this dead zone with Sheik's recovery where regardless if you point it at the ledge or not, you just go straight up.
He went straight diagonal. It looks like Lylat got the swerve on him, and in the end, it was Entarps' undoing rather than Hero playing Cloud. So we're gonna see Entarps. Is he going to stay Sheik, or is he going to swap to one of his other
characters? He's gonna stay Sheik and probably get the run back.
Yep. The only other character I would see him going, maybe Cloud, maybe Bayo. I don't think he wants to go Falcon.
Does he have a Corrin too?
He does have a Corrin, but Entarps gonna solo this out. You know, out of the darkness, we're going back to Smashville.
Going to Smashville. Let me see my boy. That's my boy 603 Duffy in chat right now. What's poppin', Duffy?
Yeah, we got some good. Oh!
What was that?
No!
That was. Did he get his jump with jab?
It's just one unfortunate to another right now. We saw it with Entarps, and now with Hero. He's gonna have so much.
He doesn't have a jump, but he's gonna.
He's gonna come back. But Entarps takes those.
Oh yeah, Entarps doesn't care. I don't even care. If someone does that to me in bracket, I go, ha.
Ha, joke's on you. I wasn't going to win anyways.
But nice. Good pressure coming out from Entarps here. Going to hit the ledge with Bouncing Fish just in case Hero was trying something funny.
Yep. Entarps is getting the most of this.
And even here, we see just like Hero having quite questionable edge guards right now. N-Tarp's able to slip right past it.
Yeah, maybe he's just hopping, trying to see if N-Tarps goes above to get a spike. But N-Tarps going to play it safe. When you have a stock lead like that, you want to play it safe so you don't lose it.
Don't try any risks.
Well, he's trying some stuff with those side Bs.
That down air was clean.
Yeah, quite.
Nice. That's not going to be enough to take the kill, though.
Not quite. Sheik is pretty frail, but Cloud can still get this stock if Hero keeps it up.
Nice ledge trump. Awesome.
Great trump. Great trump. And just like that, he's back in it.
Yeah, this isn't impossible. It's gonna require a hard read from N-Tarps at this point to try and kill Limit Cloud. But Limit Cloud's got confirms that it'll kill Sheik at like 60.
This is true.
With Rage, forget it. And right now, we see like the game's pretty much even again.
60, counting
Boom,
Rage.
there it is.
Boom, there it is. And you see Hero just whittling on that wall.
He looks like he really wants a short hop up air into facing touch. He tried to get it. He tried to do short hop up air so many times on shield.
Ooh, he catches that air dodge. Good stuff.
You know, diamond cutter.
Yep. Sometimes when your opponent's getting so much momentum, you have to catch him on a mindless slip up like that with just your biggest thing.
You never want to be above. Even if Cloud down airs through Sheik's up smash, it's still gonna catch you.
Yep.
Which is pretty surprising. Like Sheik's up smash has so much disjoint.
It's really big. It's really big.
Some might even say huge.
But N-Tarps now making the counter pick, the music counter pick.
The music counter
even
pick.
After Eduardo put so much effort into making this music perfect. He was over here at 5 o'clock, not in the morning.
We're gonna see. Oh, okay. I thought they're gonna go for Gentleman Limit Charge, but
you know what? I like when Cloud just gets straight into it. It's a lot of fun.
It's way more fun. Yeah. That's what I do. I go on For Glory. I go Cloud against the Cloud. And I go, nah. You can probably take his dash attack real quick.
For Glory.
What?
Ugh.
I know.
This ain't looking like For Glory though. So let's see what this counter pick can do for N-Tarps. You know, his Cloud arguably just as good as his Sheik or any other of his lineup.
Ooh, 19% to 19%. That's the classic combo right there.
We're talking about trades. That one's dead even. Oh, if he had limit, that would have been
it.
You know, just a little bit sad that Hero isn't going for it. But he's trading limit for a lot of pressure. He hasn't. He's just getting it now for the first time.
Yeah, and Cloud's at kill percent.
It's true.
Like this is cross out limit set was kill percent was like 20% ago.
Oh yeah. And not to mention, Cloud has other kill options too. Up air towards the top, back air eventually, and forward air. You know, you could call it a weak.
What was that? That was pretty cool.
Yep, catching N-Tarps as he just slips right above.
Barely slips above the ledge, catching him with that back air.
Hero now with an advantage.
Hero's showing
he's going
commanding lead right now coming out from Hero. That was like 60% in like 20 seconds.
N-Tarps struggling for some terrain. Not even charging limit. He's just trying to get that stock.
It's a little desperate right now.
Just a little click of limit.
Nice.
Yep.
And here we kind of have Hero in a bit of a disadvantage stage. He doesn't have limit to N-Tarps. Hey, I have limit.
And N-Tarps has complete stage control. So now Hero has to get in.
Yeah, he has to somehow infiltrate, and there he goes. He got the grab. Ooh, but that's going to be the Blade Beam coming out. Only doing 15%. Wow.
Gets N-Tarps out of a corner, but it wasn't that much of a corner.
Yeah, you just traded limit for like 15%.
But it looks like it worked because if Hero kept putting on this pressure, N-Tarps might not have been able to get back into it.
Right.
And everything counts, even if it doesn't look
like.
like.
He does not have jump right now. Ooh. But Hero's not going to be able to do much.
I think Hero was trying to go for some stage spike with a ledge attack. N-Tarps trying to carry.
Ooh, the dash attack not going to be able to work.
This is close. This is close.
This is super close.
N-Tarps frames away from getting his limit. There it is.
I'll say if Hero.
Whoa!
That's going to be it.
Whoa! Talk about a trade.
Down air spike, missing tech on the platform.
That's going to be it, especially on Town and City.
Nice job, Hero.
Hero threading
awesome
the needle
set.
for that win. Good stuff. And that's a nice upset.
Kuma's hyped in chat.
Kuma's popping off. Let's throw 603 Kuma.
I just imagine Kuma just like sitting at home. It's like yeah.
Oh, no.
His boy just won.
Oh, I hear DM888 on stream.
DM888's coming to stream.
DM888.
Did you hear what his opponent was?
Could be XL.
XL? Another
Ooh.
Cloud?
You know. Cloud Hype. Shoutouts to Z-Fly.
Z-Fly.
Shoutouts to Z. Oh, man.
That man's too hype for us.
Yeah, I think we're getting XL versus DM.
Nice.
Game Underground reborn here at Balance Patch.
For sure.
Are we sure we're not a Game Underground? Well, we're getting into our last winners quarters match. XL versus DM888. Last chance for us for an upset. You know, well, I guess until we get our top top 4 in winners.
Yeah. Right now we have
XL
and DM.
Diamond Miner 888.
Is that
the
DM?
legend.
Is that what DM stands for?
Yes, that is
Oh
exact.
my
If you
God.
go on Twitch,
I don't know.
Yep, if you see him in the comments, it'll be Diamond Miner 888.
No.
Yep.
I don't want to believe that.
You better believe it. You know, get that Naruto. Believe it.
I mean, my name kind of sucks too, but
You know, so what? It's not Diamond Miner 888. But let's see if he can mine straight into the hearts of millions.
oh, boo.
Oh God, I'm just gonna put my head down.
Yes, please.
DX Racers.
All right,
Pillows now.
we're going in.
Now historically, XL wins this hands down.
Correct.
But DM rare, you know, oftentimes he can come close.
He is learning the Cloud matchup.
Yep.
Pika is able to do some pretty janky stuff to Cloud off stage.
Yep. You know, you ask a Pikachu player, you ask a Cloud player, you ask anyone, they'll give you a different answer for what this matchup is.
Yeah, exactly.
This matchup is player versus player, hands down.
I was talking to Esam in someone's chat on Twitch, and he was like,
Whoa!
Nice!"
No room to breathe. XL closing the door right in DM's face. Good gravy.
This is gonna be how the set goes, possibly.
Perhaps, yeah. DM's trying to find room to move with those quick attacks, but quick attack is vulnerable, and that's the thing.
Super vulnerable, especially against the huge hitboxes that Cloud has. Oh, that's not. Oh,
XL.
man. That's
Uh-oh.
a heartbreaker. He was shook.
Miscalculation. You know, he just got forward aired like 5 times.
And he saved the jump the entire time, too. That was good.
And DM did have the right idea. Once he saw that XL was going for the high up B, he started charging that forward smash. It's got an amazing disjoint and could kill on characters whose recoveries, you know, give them slight vulnerability.
Exactly. And even if he didn't win the trade, he would still have like won the trade anyway. That would be Dead Cloud to like what, like 5% that Pikachu would have taken there.
Definitely.
Like that. Nice from XL, not using that jump immediately, getting hit by the forward air. We're gonna have to see DM doing a little more creative with his Gims here. He's trying to nice.
Whoa!
That's really good, but he's got limits, so.
Oh, almost catching him with the thunder. But XL's right back on here, just what he wants.
This is Cloud out on the ledge again,
Interesting.
but able to make it back to center stage.
DM's gonna need to pull off some wacky stuff.
Now we're seeing him go for these quick attacks a lot, and they're working out for him. XL's not really doing much to punish that.
Oh, nice. I think what XL. Oh, no!
Fast fall air dodge past the ledge.
I was gonna say that when XL has advantage and DM starts doing those quick attacks, all he has to do is swat. But when it's the other way around and XL's looking for footing, that's when quick attack can come in handy.
Yeah, it's really frustrating to get hit by them too. You know, like just that alone might end up be enough to just like tilt the player.
Yep.
We're gonna
but
see
at
him-
the end of the day, that game was 2 SDs.
Yeah, that's a good point.
2 self-destructs
That is
from
2
XL.
SDs.
And I'm wondering if it's a slow mentality, just a little flub, or if it's something that's going on for this entire bracket that he won't be able to fix right now.
I
We'll
don't know.
see.
He was playing really clean earlier when I was watching him play earlier.
We'll see what it is.
Right now he is trailing a little bit, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, you know, it all matters like what you do.
It looks really like DM888 is really comfortable just throwing out these quick attacks still.
Yep. Limit now. Limit's going to make this a bit more
here's the
tricky
forward
for
air train.
DM, but forward air after forward air. And he gets back.
Nice, he didn't have to burn limit there.
DM a little bit trying to dig his heels in. I'm ready for the limit recovery. And then XL said, I'll just take the ledge then.
I'll just grab ledge. Limit recovery. I got double jump.
XL at a high percent, lots of rage. Gonna get to the point where DM could pull off and up throw Thunder.
Up throw Thunder, or
He just
even
needs a little bit more.
or even just like back throw and try to get a gimp or something.
Yep.
Back throw set up for forward air on ledge. It's like right here. Here we go.
DM's playing very patiently, looking for when just the right moment when the quick attack will be perfect, finding an opening. XL coming in.
We're not going to be able to do much off of it. Just going to be one little nair. One little pokey nair.
Ooh, risky. That could have been a side special from XL.
Yeah. Deju. Ooh, nice.
The Picha! And that's gonna make it. That's a nice little moment of breathing from DM.
I wonder if I just caught an empty hop.
Maybe.
Because like he was way too low to try to get a dare there.
DM now with an advantage could be taking this set if he keeps it up. XL's got to turn this around.
Yeah, XL's looking a little shook right now. Oh, that could be it. Nice tech.
Yep. I'm sure you've got a tech at this point. This matchup does revolve around teching at some point.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when like Pikachu off stage versus Cloud, you need to have that tech.
You know.
If you don't got that tech, you're dying like 20.
Yep. Yeah, all clouds go to heaven, but the ones who can't tech go straight down. They go straight down. But again, DM staying safe.
Saying what?
Commentators stirs. I was going to say DM staying safe, but nothing safe there. XL just with a target on DM saying, "You're mine.
You're my up air." Here, it looks like DM has his back pressed against the wall a little bit.
Yep.
Able to find a little footing there with the forward air.
Both of these players are getting so much mileage out of their advantage state and with stage control.
Yes.
And you saw it with DM earlier, and you just saw it with XL, able to shut DM out for that stock and keep it a little, getting some good damage on. Right back to neutral, though.
He wants those back airs. you see XL.
Yep.
Looking for those back airs.
Oh, because back air on Cloud is just so good. Oh.
That was a weird hitbox.
Forward air is crazy.
Forward air is huge.
Forward air, it's huge! Like those Fun Spot commercials.
I was really hoping DM would not SD there. I have seen him like on stage where he's trying to do like some planking stuff. And he has SD before. Nice tech,
Oh,
though.
wow. But XL with the chase, just saying no, no, no. Oh, risky business. Whole lot of
DM trying to go for the hard read
but
there.
he's barely protected by that shield.
Is that gonna be enough to kill?
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Nice.
XL going to equalize this in a very nail-biting game.
Yeah.
This set is pretty
This
close,
is great,
too.
like nail biting set as well.
Even with XL no longer self-destructing, DM is still able to keep his composure and keep the pressure. It's very even now, and we're going back to
We're gonna go back to town.
I was wondering if we were going to see a stage swap by DM, but
Town's pretty good for DM.
it's pretty good for both.
Pika up smash, dude. Now kill so early because it's so strong.
And what other stages are you going to consider? Cloud gets an advantage on tri-platforms. We've already...
X was probably banning Lylat, though.
Yeah, Lylat's gone. Smashville is gone from DSR. Are you really going to go to FD against Cloud as Pikachu?
Or are you going to go to Battlefield, too?
Yeah, but then you've got triplats, and Cloud loves triplats.
That was my point.
Yep, so here we are, right back again on Town
Fair
City.
train, not going to be able to work.
Ooh, catches XL sleeping, charging limit.
There,
Oof,
nice.
oof.
And we have Cloud with limit on deck here. Ooh, good spike. Wow, that was a really good trade.
Yep.
Right now we have XL in a really strong advantage state. Nice, that's going to be able to get the kill.
DM was maybe trying to do something with a cross-up. Maybe realized mid back air that I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't working.
This is a problem.
XL just taking his time, one deep breath, and finds it. Good cross-up on shield there. That's what he might have been looking for.
He should be like there. There we go. Like running back, charging his limit, making sure he can kill Pikachu early.
Good catch.
Nice from DM. Trying to get the Gimp, get 2-frame, but it's not going to work out for him, unfortunately.
Ooh, auto-cancel. Good stuff from XL.
Something that I do like from DM, he's got some really crisp movement with Pikachu, man. That stuff's so nice.
But the thing is that Cloud with humongous hitboxes can get in the way.
Just like we saw right there. He beat out Quick Attack and then got a back air immediately. And here we go. We have Pikachu at kill percent again.
And the thing is, like, this matchup could be even, but Cloud has to. If Cloud stays on stage, it's tough for Pikachu to win.
For sure. Just like what Blazer said.
Yeah.
Cloud needs to get gimped.
So DM has a chance to turn this around, but he's got to play very carefully. Whoa!
Nice read.
Wow!
I thought that was gonna kill for a minute.
You know, I was thinking to myself, why was that up tilt not an up smash? But DM had that read in his head. Good stuff. Nice custom confirm there.
And we need to see XL hold the stage here.
Yep, that's what he
cannot
needs.
afford to get off stage.
He's going to get limit though.
We're gonna see him use it? No, he's just gonna keep it. He's gonna use it exactly at the right time.
He's gonna use it when he needs it. And
right
now
there.
he's,
Oh, that was a limit, man.
You know, I feel like XL is just trying to win this off of his back air.
Yeah, that's probably a safer option. You don't want to have to try and charge limit again against Pikachu.
DM is going to blow the blessing, though. Humongous damage on DM. This could be a stock if just any part of that sword touches Pikachu.
But not from center stage, though.
Yeah, just not quite. XL running wild with the stage control. DM is going to find a chink to slip through with that quick attack. Whoa!
This is a little much. We have DM just like trying his best, like his hardest to find an opening.
It's going to burn the limit, though. That's one step.
That's exactly what DM wanted. Now he needs to try and get him off stage, but up throw
is going to kill soon.
Yeah, up throw.
That's the frightening thing.
Probably like 160 something. We'll start seeing that kill.
Oof, DM has to be so careful. One back air, one up air,
what aerial? Probably toast.
One will end this. DM might have had a chance to get a jab lock there, but XL is going to TI out of danger.
But this is Pikachu with max rage.
We could see something.
Could see something like Kuki come out. I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
He's doing a really good job at like just keeping himself away, not getting hit by all these obvious options.
Both of these players staying so composed right now. Oh my goodness. One mistake will end this set.
And that could have been the mistake right there, but XL didn't go for it, but that's going to be the back air to end it.
Gonna catch that roll. XL sticking to his guns without back air. Very close set. XL is going to walk away with the W.
Putting up
him
a
into
wall there. Making it so Pikachu could not infiltrate.
Getting that wall. So in winners semifinals, we're going to have XL versus Raffi.
Right now?
Maybe not now. But before that, Kool-Aid and Hero.
This man doesn't even have a bracket in front of him. He hasn't a bracket memorized.
Kool-Aid just says, "Bring on the next one."
Another
one. Oh, Astro's my boy.
I can know about
Boston University boy.
All right.
Pleasure commentating with you, Learner.
Absolutely.
So we're going to get Astro Librium on commentary right now as we head into winners semifinals. Welcome.
Hello, and welcome.
Hello and welcome. We just came off a crazy tense set between XL and DM.
I know, I was watching that. So close.
Yep, could have been DM's time to shine, but XL clutched it out. Going to put him in winner semis.
Yeah, when I turned away from the screen, I was playing friendly with DZ. Great guy. But when I turned away to like look at that, he was like, pretty sure DM was like running away with that match. For XL to come back and like, you know.
DM ran away with that first game, but XL dug his heels in and just really yanked it out of his grasp.
Yeah, I mean some of that like his top player.
Yep, and the
Crazy
composure
stuff.
on both of them.
Oh yeah, no,
just a slugfest, really. So Kool-Aid waiting on his opponent, Hero, who is somewhere.
I had to play Kool-Aid round 1 today.
Oh,
round two, lovely. And I took a stock, and that's about the only thing I can say that went good that entire set. Kool-Aid is a force to be reckoned with. Like, make no mistake.
No, Kool-Aid, there's a reason why he's always almost #1 seed, and he has only dropped a set to Mars at Balance Patch. He's the only one who's managed to take him out. But Hero taking his time.
Yeah.
Now, we saw Hero actually beat it over Entarps earlier.
So what do you think we're going to see as far as matchup goes? I know Hero's probably playing Cloud, I'd say.
I'd imagine Kool-Aid staying Sheik. There's no real reason for him to go off.
I mean, I could also potentially see a Cloud Ditto, but I don't know if he wants to risk that because they can go either way.
No, I don't think Kool-Aid would do that. If Kool-Aid would switch to any character, it would not be Cloud.
Yeah,
I could maybe see Zero Suit.
Oh, I could see that, yeah.
We could see the Cool Whip come out, but I think he's just going to stick to his guns, play it safe, and just obliterate with Sheik as he does to everyone, as he tries to do to everyone.
No, yeah.
Hero coming in,
About time.
very much a Cloud man. You caught me. You caught me right in my tracks. Hero going straight to Bayonetta.
I have not. What? What?
Kuma, if you got any knowledge, we would love to hear it. But
is this new? Have I just not been in the scene for a bit? Or
Kool-Aid does. Hero does fly under the radar. His attendance is low.
Yeah.
So any point he can pull it out. But I'll tell you what, it sure as heck is not on his Twitter bio.
No,
so
we'll see.
We're gonna see if that's for a reason right now.
All right. Looks like we might be getting a button check, or this could just be Bayonetta play. You never know.
I imagine this is very much game. Already starts off with landing good stuff.
Fantastic.
He's going. He's going.
Already? Oh, okay.
Kool-Aid is going to escape. But already up to 69. Haha. It's the Bayo combo number.
I don't know yet. I don't know what we were talking about earlier, but it's very clear that Hero knows exactly what he's doing with his characters. Build up that much.
At least on the surface level. Very much.
Right. Now it's going to come down to like some of how the conversions come out to see exactly how well versed he is in this character. But being able to get that damage off the bat is very important.
Oh my! He's not done. One thing we're going to see is how Hero acts when he overextends with Bayonetta, because a lot of players, even top players, can extend with Bayonetta's special moves, giving a lot of Witch Lag.
I mean, yeah, it's so easy because they do link into each other so well, but if you don't keep in mind the fact that you're going to have increased landing lag when you land, that sets it right up for Kool-Aid.
Great SDI by Kool-Aid.
Good back air, and that's going to take the stock.
Back air is going to take the stock. Hero cementing his space, saying, my Bayo's real, don't.
Well, okay, just as you say that, bringing it right back to even, Kool-Aid being like, okay, you had your time.
Yep. Yeah, that's cute, says Lade. But Kool-Aid is going to bring this back with solid play. So Hero is going to have to get another one of those advantage states where he gets the drop on Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid very much just not moving at all, staying center stage and making sure to like punish this Bayo as he comes in.
I like the use of needles as a way to punish. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, very dangerous.
Every time they go up there, I'm just like, oh.
You got to be so careful against those Bayos because you never know what's going to happen. But Town and City, up airs.
Town and City. Kool-Aid loves Town and City. He loves being on those platforms. Forward air into up air at like
I bet he
80,
loves. Yeah, I bet he loves that low
80.
ceiling too. You gotta like it.
No, exactly. It works perfectly. Hero with a nice showing with his Bayonetta that first stock, but it did get taken apart by Lade. So
it was close, and he is gonna stay with it. He's not gonna go to Switch.
He's actually gonna stay on Town, which I'm very much questioning.
I really think it's because Hero's trying the same thing as Kool-Aid to go for those early kills, but both these characters are very light. Both these characters have good aerial combo potential, so it really could go either way.
But it is a humongous risk on the part of Hero because he hasn't been able to convert an elevator combo to a kill. What?
Giving him the heel of the boot right there.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, getting back into it. Some questionable options from Hero right here.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, almost dying to that bouncing fish.
Good. Gets in with that neutral air, even though he did use all of his witch moves.
Good aerial combos, following up with the bullets right there.
Yep, it's always nice just to get the little bit of bullets, extra damage, and a little bit of extra stage control.
But those bouncing fishes, Kool-Aid is not stealing those at all.
It's just a grab. It's a bouncing fish for the kill, and Hero's getting hit by it over and over. Oh!
I am really with you when you were questioning why exactly we're going to Town and City here, because the smaller blast zones are just helping Kool-Aid out.
That's it. Kool-Aid,
what a forward air.
Slamming the door in Hero's face, saying no.
Yeah, Bayonetta not working out for Hero, not as well as he would have.
It's not his option, and it's actually going to bring a speedy end to this set.
Although you gotta respect it. You gotta I want to say this might have been Hero's. I'm going to pull this out. I'm still in winners. I still have losers to make.
Definitely.
I'm on stream. Why don't we show people I've got a new threat?
And it's one of those things I'm like, when am I going to have a safe chance to try this out?
Yeah, that's
against
true.
a good player. Because, Hero, being borderline top player, I think he is, even though he doesn't have the attendance to really prove it anymore, sadly. But, so you can pull out a secondary in the beginning of bracket when you're playing lower level players, but that doesn't really prove anything to yourself or to anyone.
You see it all the time in a higher play when you have the extra sets to work with in grand finals. you'll have people pulling out the characters just to download or just to like get more custom and then going back to mains if that doesn't work out.
But against Kool-Aid, where you're not really forecasting yourself to win necessarily, but that's when you can pull out your secondary saying, let's see what it can do. I'm not necessarily going to say I'm going to win this, full-fledged, but I'm going to do my best.
Right. Now we're getting into the next match. We're going to see Raffi.
Other side of winners semifinals, Raffi and XL wasting no time. They're no strangers to this.
Straight up.
Come on!
Yeah, there we go.
Beautiful. So, Raffi and XL. This used to be immensely one-sided in XL's favor. It would be 7-0 or 8-1, but Raffi is slowly getting the upper hand on XL. I believe he's 2 sets in a row now taking it over XL in Raffi's favor.
And that's just some credit to how much Raffi has improved in this region. And like as a player in general, like you saw him going out to events like he recently went to
Little Big House,
Little Big House, yeah. Doing very well for himself at Little Big House.
Raffi definitely has the chops, but against a lot of New England players, he doesn't have any room to work with inexperience in the Rob matchup.
Oh, exactly.
He has nothing to gain off the. Oh, wow!
What an option!
Nice.
Yeah, and you gotta realize like Raffi is one of the.
Wow!
Again?
A lot of times we see a 50-50 with. Rob will jump and then try to read the air dodge and then jump again with the up air.
Right.
It'll put about the same height. But actually, XL delays a little and then air dodges. And then Raffi is able to say, all right, then, I'll just up smash you.
Yeah,
and it goes through the platform, too.
I know. It's crazy, the range on that. See, I mean, and as we're seeing right here, like, tier lists don't really matter when you have a player of Raffi's caliber coming at it. Although, that's not to say that XL isn't talented. XL is arguably one of the best clouds in the region.
But right now, when Rob is fighting to get back into stage against Limit Cloud, I think the tier list is has something to say.
Yeah, a little bit important.
It is so difficult to get back in with Rob against Cloud, especially Limit Cloud.
Yeah, that fast fall speed.
It is such a fight. Whoa, and it works! It works.
We take those.
Raffi just getting these grabs against XL. Just run up grab. With grab.
XL seems to be falling into these grabs right here.
Raffi running away with no damage. Grab after grab. Up air is getting so stale, but it is so powerful.
What's XL doing here? He keeps falling in. A little bit unsafe on his approaches.
This is not the same XL that I saw playing so meticulously safe against DM.
Is he kind of getting impatient here, or is he just like, because he does have that limit online. If he can get enough percent on Raffi like he's doing with these up airs, he can lead into some sort of game-ending conversion.
Raffi with that forward air is going to get back. Grab. Here comes the beep boop.
Reads the air dodge, and that's going to take this game right there.
The Surst game.
Yeah, the Surst game.
The Surst game.
Yeah. That's the game you play when you realize they still have a couple more to play. So it's not a set.
Still first.
Yeah.
So that misinput on your mouth aside.
Yeah, you know.
XL, maybe a little eyes wide.
I kind of want to. He's playing very impatiently, is what I'm thinking right now. It's like he had limit that entire stock right there, and he was trying so hard to get the kill.
Yep.
And he's like, oh, I have the opportunity now with all these up airs, but it takes one conversion at that percent after all the damage you've taken.
From what I saw, XL was playing that second stock the same way he was playing keep Rob out and get the kill.
Right.
When he didn't have the stage control for that. Now, he did eventually get in and take like 50 off of up airs, but again, Raffi had him at the percent where one grab equals a potential kill. XL got to take him to battlefield, though. These platforms are going to make all the difference.
Yeah, allows you a lot of room to run away from that gyro, although you do have to watch out for Rob's aerials. Nair being a very good move in this matchup, surprisingly.
Yep, Nair auto cancels yep.
Yep, okay.
Nair auto cancels, and that's a period. Even with a perfect shield, it is very difficult to punish that landing.
XL doing a very good job playing around Raffi in his face, not giving him any time to wall him out.
And stage control matters so much, even more than it did last game, because now we're on Battlefield. It's intensified by the presence of these platforms. Rob, being a big body, is going to have difficulty getting in. He can't just juke out a landing. He has to go around or through.
We are seeing the Limit Cloud on deck. Nothing is going to kill right now, but any damage is good. Oh, now we're getting kind of into the dangerous percents. XL guarding the edge right there.
You know, even though Raffi's recovery can be pretty safe, he practices so much, he very rarely gets edge guarded. XL still putting his body in there, saying, just trying to exude a little bit of pressure.
Has to burn the limit to get back to stage after a little bit of a mistaken punish attempt right there.
Whoa!
Fancy tricks.
Good gyro coming out.
Phantom hit on that.
Woo!
Stuffs out the gyro with the upbeat.
Oh,
Let's go XL. What
XL.
a spike through the stage. That hitbox is so meaty, but
just right back. Raffi saying, this is my turf. You want a style?
I don't think I realized how much vertical knockback Raffi's up smash has on there, but to kill that early on Battlefield.
It is very, very powerful.
You can feel that when it hits. Raffi does have the full laser charge. I'm not sure if he's going to use that for a conversion.
XL starting to run away with this, keeping Raffi out at every chance. Down tilt into up air, gonna work wonders. Raffi finally lands on the ground.
Just missing the jab right there.
The gyro actually helping Raffi out a little.
I really like how XL's been waiting on these platforms patiently. Oh, that's the same air dodge he fell for in game 1.
Now it's just going to give Raffi a little bit more control. Gonna actually give it up, trying to set up something with the gyro.
Good back air. Gyro's gone. It's completely gone. Yeah, XL walling out Raffi. He's unable to get back, although I don't like that use of limit right there.
Raffi!
Oh, Raffi!
He's just not thinking about his fuel.
He ran out of gas.
Yep.
That's like when you're playing that like lunar lander game. You know, the flash game, and you just kind of like run out just as you're about to make the safe landing and explode. That was
that was
right
an
there.
explosion
Yeah.
right there. Raffi just putting that second recovery with with such a stall, too close into. No.
No.
Yeah, it is 1-1.
sorry. It's 1-1 right now.
It is 1-1, Dobe. As we head to Lilac Cruz, Raffi's counter pick on stage.
That is to say that like XL, give him some credit for that, because he's showing how well Cloud can wall people out off stage. That sword is crazy.
So Raffi gonna be a lot more conservative with his fuel, because you can get away with one very much stalled recovery, but if you do another one in close succession, it's not gonna work.
I don't even know if he landed on the stage when he was trying to stall that out that long. He might have just been looking for an opening and he might not have found it.
Both of these players looking for openings, and Raffi just going in with that nair down tilt. It's very difficult to punish it. Roll into grab.
Very safe play from Raffi. All these dodges and perfect shields.
And Rob's roll is actually pretty good, even though it's not one of the disappearing ones like Rosalina or Mewtwo.
Right.
It's still pretty nice.
It's a fast roll from what I can see.
Yep.
But now we're actually nearing limit Cloud kill percent.
Oh, XL trying to get the drop on Raffi. We hadn't seen him go for one until now.
Still gets a little bit of that punish because there isn't much landing lag after it, but like not what he was looking for.
Catching the roll this time with a regular cross slash, and it gets some damage.
And a lot of damage it does.
Oh.
Raffi looking for a conversion of his own. Gyro
Although that
into
damage
upbeat.
may only be just adding rage to Raffi's belt.
Yeah, Raffi is going to get a kill real quick here if he can connect any smash attack, except maybe down smash or any sort of aerial that's strong.
Ooh, just let's go with that shield.
I think we might actually be an up throw kill percent if he can get him on that platform.
Lilac tilt withstanding, that is.
Yeah, true. Nice
I
shield
like the
on that.
attempt.
And there we go. That's going to take it.
I'm wondering why XL had a lot of lag. It looks like he probably tried to put in an aerial at the last minute, giving him some landing lag, giving Raffi the time to put that in.
I'm wondering if he might... No, he didn't hit the gyro, did he?
No.
No, so that didn't... Okay.
Nice punish of that nair.
All this extra credit, Raffi looks like he's going to pass this final. The more percent he can build up right now, the easier it's going to be to take that final stock of the set.
And we're talking about finals. This is the final stock for XL in his winners if he can't pull this off against Raffi.
Already up to 56 and getting
Good
some more
gyro
conversions.
combos. Raffi not letting up that stage control. He's not even letting XL get in with a gyro edge guard. He just lasers it.
But XL has taken way too much damage without taking off this stock.
Oh, wow. He's gonna
Max Rage up smash.
Max Rage up smash.
Oh
Even though
my
he
god.
may be taking advantage of the confusion from falling out, Raffi is going to take that 2-1 against XL, giving him another streak. And XL is actually, we didn't see the camera switch, but XL just got straight up and out of that. You know, XL not happy.
What is that you're holding there?
Well, in honor of Raffi and his longtime not happy quote, I think XL might be feeling a little
angry.
just maybe,
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. This is going to be on deck for later.
Oh yeah, I think we'll definitely need that come grand finals. Whoever's playing. Oh,
well,
are we seeing Kool-Aid and Raffi right now?
Kool-Aid and Raffi.
Oh
it's the classic balance patch winners finals. Raffi hot off a win on XL. Now Raffi has not beaten Kool-Aid here at balance patch. He's reset him once, but every time it does go in Kool-Aid's favor. Now, not to say it goes drastically in Kool-Aid's favor, because a lot of the time it's going to be a very close 2-3 or 1-3 with Raffi coming out on the bottom end.
And I think we see Kool-Aid saying mostly the Sheik in this match, like player matchup.
Yep.
I don't know if he's brought out any of his secondaries, but
interesting choice of Lilac game one. You usually see these guys just going straight to Town and City, regardless who it is. But good tech chase.
Even in percents, although I want to say that Kool-Aid definitely has the stage control, backing Raffi into the corner. Wonderful fair into that bouncing fish. Also love how he's getting rid of these gyros, not giving Raffi anything to work with.
Yep. Even if you think that gyro, if it comes out of your pocket, just because it does that doesn't mean it's not Kool-Aid's.
Right. No. And even Kool-Aid not even afraid to take a little bit of damage to get it off the stage. Because it's just giving him more.
The trades are worth.
Good air dodge from Raffi. Although it's not enough. Kool-Aid covering every option off stage.
Raffi pulling out all the stops to make it back. Ooh, he's going to avoid a tech chase. Good stuff.
I do want to say, maybe a bit too early to call, but one strong hit from Raffi. Oh, never mind. He was at full
If Raffi
rage
had gotten a grab, that could have been a beat boot, you know. Rob with rage at 61 against Sheik.
Very scary.
Yeah, a lot of clauses to that sentence, but when it comes down to it, beat boot can do wonders in this matchup. Kool-Aid unfazed by Raffi's setup. Raffi tried to flank Kool-Aid between the gyro and the ledge, but Kool-Aid just sat there and took it.
And Raffi is having so much trouble getting into this stage. He does not own any of it. It is only Kool-Aid's.
All belongs to Lade.
All the land laid before him. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I've heard of landlords, but this is looking like a land laid. And Kool-Aid stepping on that land mine of a gyro into up smash. Raffi's favorite setup.
Fantastic setup too. Looked almost a little bit accidental in the way he got it, but it was like pulling out the emergency stop and getting that stock off.
Yep.
Oh, but the bouncing fish.
Kool-Aid pulled out his emergency stop to the game. Gonna get that nair to bouncing fish, ending the game. You know, after giving up a little bit to Raffi, you know, saying, you got your cute thing.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next game now. Got to be 1-0 Kool-Aid.
Because it's really hard to get in an advantage state against Kool-Aid.
It is.
Oh, and I thought we were going to see this, the switch to Diddy. Raffi feeling just a little bit too cornered.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
but,
yeah. You know, I'm surprised.
Have we seen this, like, do work yet, is my question.
Raffi's Diddy has not worked against XL, against Lair. Against Kool-Aid, I can't really say.
I don't know about Kool-Aid. That's the thing.
Because I know Kool-Aid has faced his fair share of Diddy. Although Diddy is a little underrepresented in New England.
That being said, yeah, a lot of our players just stopped playing him in lieu of Sheik and Cloud, I'd say.
Yep.
A couple Corins. Shout out to EPM.
Yep. But when it comes to New England, or especially Massachusetts, Diddy is really underrepresented. I'd say Raffi is probably the best Diddy in NA.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it at this
With
point.
the absence of, you know, old Diddy players like Red Beef Baron used to play it. Red Beef Baron. But Raffi holding his own. This is going to be a lot more of neutral play instead of just Rob getting knocked around.
Yep. And this is looking a lot more even. Some good conversions coming out from Raffi. Trying for that really cheeky read there with the down air.
Very zealous, but
whoa, Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid's going in a Very rare to see Kool-Aid do that. But that's going to be an SD, just maybe a little slip up.
Yeah, I was wondering. I feel like he could have made that back from that distance. I know it was pretty far down.
Easily. That was user error.
It looked like he just gave up right there.
Oh, no. Now, if it happens again, then I'll consider it could have been giving up. But Raffi is going to do his best to take advantage of the situation.
Catching out that
mind
monkey.
left side B above ledge. Oh, I like
Catching
it.
out that monkey flip like every player needs to do against Zero.
Kool-Aid's also trying to read ahead of some of these landings, trying to get the drop on Raffi's roll. But Raffi just barely able to avoid Diddy. Nimbler than Rob. Surprise, surprise.
A lot of Kool-Aid's movement is very intimidating because I don't know if he's going for something or not. But it looks like he's putting all the setup right there. Although at this point, you got to wonder. He still has yet to close out this stock, and this is the age-old Sheik problem of getting that kill.
Yep. And if any Sheik can kill, it's Kool-Aid. You know, he's got Kool-Aid options up the alley, especially on a place like Town and City.
Oh, he's going for the read again.
He wanted it again.
It's going to tack on some really good damage. And once again, all this good extra credit coming out from Raffi.
That is a redrab. That is a redrab, and Kool-Aid is ready for it.
I wonder if that would have even two for him if he'd been able to.
You know, I don't doubt that Kool-Aid could have pulled it off.
Still, though, all this percent already on Sheik, and Sheik is a light character as is.
Raffi able to... Oh, good pivot grab. There's that Rob stuff. If there's two really big transferable skills from Rob to Diddy, it's grabs and item play.
Exactly.
And that's some of what Diddy, you know, excels at so much. Shout out to Excel.
That banana, though, so dangerous.
It's very,
I
very
love that
difficult.
canceled monkey flip into the attack right there.
It's some smart stuff, and Raffi is close to being able to clinch this out. He just can't let Kool-Aid run away. A down tilt may lead into a kill at this point, but I'm not sure if Raffi's down tilt confirms are up to snuff. We'll have to see.
Now, I wouldn't say Kool-Aid's looking a bit shook, but I would say he has been kind of losing his grip on the stage right here.
Just slightly.
Although right now, he's definitely building this percent back up.
He
Wait
isn't
for that.
Ooh, a lot of rolls from Raffi. The rolling Raffi.
It sells Rob's skills again. Although Diddy's roll also being quite good.
Oh, nice slipping that up air in there. Raffi's going for a lot of reads. I want to see him be a bit more safe with Diddy. Just going for that safe play in neutral.
Oh,
going for
no.
the down tilts. He's living, though.
I'm really surprised it didn't kill on Town. That might go. That's going to take the second game.
Air dodging above that platform. That's just a death sentence, sadly.
Plus, when you get hit with that bouncing fish in that like upper corner, oof, what do you even do?
You die. That's what you do.
You just like look at the blast zone. All right, this is happening now.
Yep. Raffi almost looking defeated. Not yet, though. He still has fire left in him. And if I know Raffi, he's going to take this all the way to the end.
I do want to say, even like SD aside, that the Diddy play has been much closer than the Rob play just because of the matchup.
And it's something that Kool-Aid isn't as completely familiar with. Because Kool-Aid has almost over a year experience of playing Raffi's Rob.
Was that spot
He
dodge?
doesn't have more than a month of Raffi's Diddy.
I don't know if anyone saw that, but Raffi just spot dodged twice and hit him with the back of the down smash. So
yeah, that's the Rob.
Yeah.
There's that Rob coming out. Good stuff. No stretcher today. We ain't Wally Warbles here. We're just Diddy Kong.
Good air dodge, but Kool-Aid catching out with a fair. Oh, and the needle's going to catch out the barrel.
Needles are going to do it. Kool-Aid knowing exactly what to do and exactly where to put it.
That's going to hurt Raffi's chances of winning this set. Like, a lot. Going to have to make back such ground just to get close.
Well, Raffi's doing some nice...
What were you saying?
You know, every time I give a little leeway, the opposite happens.
Yeah.
And
I mean, but you can't blame him. I'd be very intimidated at this point, too.
Yep. A lot of times, Kool-Aid can make you feel really helpless. And it varies from player to player. Oh my gosh!
What was that?
And Kool-Aid is not done. He is never done.
Another footstool.
Kool-Aid running wild. This is his game.
Raffi not making any leeway. Finally getting back on the stage with the hit of the barrels.
And just like that, he's... Oh, he almost lost it just like that.
There we go. That's a 0. That's the Diddy
finally
trademark.
With,
Gotta
finally
get
with
it.
a down tilt conversion. Rafi's going to have to play very, very well in order to start bringing this set back.
Now, I will say, if he is careful with the rage he's got and some good conversions, he could take the game.
But if that monkey flip is any indicator,
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Kool-Aid on point with his mind games and mix-up conditioning within 2 attempts with the same
Right.
thing.
And that was the first time he ever tried that, and he knew when he was going to try it, he was going to connect it. That was crazy.
He actually didn't pull up that. He didn't pull that side of the 50-50 out.
No.
This entire set.
And every Sheik has that. It's one of the best 50-50 options Sheik has aside from the up air.
Yep. Not only is it long-term conditioning, but then he kept it moving. He did it once, the up air. It was air dodged. He instantly turned it around into another grab and then did the opposite thing.
Do we have a
Giving
circular
Rafi
piece of paper that might accurately represent Rafi's feelings right now?
Perhaps a modicum of
Yeah.
angry, but
He still does have his loser stocks.
very
You gotta
much.
realize
Rafi's
that.
going to take a little breather and do his best in losers.
Yeah.
He's
And,
got,
and like once we get this far in tournament, you need to realize it's. I wouldn't even say it's player dependent. I'd say it's matchup dependent. Every player here can make crazy losers runs if they need to.
Definitely. And we may even see that.
Oh, the Cloud Ditto Hero and XL. Oh.
So the extra large versus the hero. That's literally their tags, but that's what this is. XL really lives large with his walling out. You'll see him go for those back airs. You'll see him carry you off with Nair, and he will hold stage
I'm
control.
going to root for whoever's not using Advent Children Cloud.
Oh, no.
We have way too much Advent Children Cloud in this region.
And it looks like
Kamakura?
Hero just making a new tag for every set.
I mean,
We saw him with a different tag last one that I'm also not going to say.
oh, okay.
I think it's esports friendly, but I am not risking
Don't risk it, yeah. If you're even the slightest not esports friendly, I hear that D1 comes out of the screen and pushes you into the shadow realm.
it. Yep. Straight into the shadow.
Oh, no music, excuse you.
Oh, we're just getting the. Oh.
Okay.
No, multi-man
What are
melee
you
is
putting
great. Okay.
Oh.
That's fair.
I'll take that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that one's fun.
I prefer Trophy Rush, honestly.
Trophy
it's
Rush
kinda-
sometimes
it's-
doesn't
yeah.
have the same intensity.
Oh,
but-
wait, what are we doing?
What?
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah, same.
I'm the music stickler, and I'm not a fan, but this is Smash 4.
It's boring.
So
I'm sorry. We've just had so much of it. I've heard so much of this theme.
well, we're not here to commentate the themes.
I know.
We're here for the clouds, and I love it when clouds don't go for the instant limit on each other, but rather they just go in on each other, and that's exactly what XL is doing. He is going in on
Yeah, I was
Hero.
going to say, I mean, not much commentary can be done. He hit Nair 11 times in a row. Oh my god, the tech! And it's still not enough to save his life.
Just not barely. No jump means no recovery.
You look away for 1 second and these clouds. A little bit of fog because they're falling straight to the ground.
Yeah, no, that fog actually looking like clouds in the background. I wonder how big their hitboxes are. Anyways, you just see the reverse aerial jump, and they're ready to back air at a moment's notice.
Air dodges out of that cross slash. Good.
Hero's gonna barely escape, but at the cost of his limit. Uh-oh.
Oh, that was not a safe option.
Misinformed Reed is going to toss him that.
Hero's looking kind of ragged.
Ragged and rugged.
Oh, that's not a good trade. Can he make that back try? No, he can't. Oh.
XL has already taken this game
Well,
in a matter of just over a minute.
You know what they say about the hero? He's got to lose before he wins. And we still have more time in the set. But that was such a dominant showing from XL.
XL hit him, and then he kept hitting him.
Okay. Oh, no, don't turn down Ice Cream Island. I'm sorry. Excuse you. What do you? Oh, okay. Never mind. That's totally fine. That's
okay.
More than okay. I love that song. Kirby Triple Deluxe, any fans in chat? Oh, excuse you. All right.
This is fine.
Oh, come on, it's Smash worthy.
Oh, no, it's definitely great, but just the intro is kind of
It's Kirby.
You know, very tense set.
You can't be... Okay.
Yeah, a little error on the...
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, perfect. It looks like Hero might be doing...
XL's still running away with it, though. He was finally... Ooh. More pressure on that shield. He was trying to make some headway, finally putting XL in a disadvantageous position. Ooh, very close now. That synchronized back here, they had the exact same read.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's difficult to keep track of these clouds, but
I don't know if you saw that, but they both jumped at each other just a little bit and both did a bear at the exact same time. These clouds are really, really patient play, I'd say.
Hero's definitely holding his own just a little bit more, but XL coming in, trying to get that back air, clipping him from his stock.
Much better showing than last game. DBZ trades.
Uh-oh.
Goes to the cross slash, gonna get punished for it.
Not wise.
And just like that,
there the high recovery is also gonna hurt him in the end too. Hero in a very bad position now.
Not to mention XL now has limit on deck.
And XL also has stage control. And he burns limit to get it too. But just like that, it's lost. You know, when equal characters have, you know, equality.
And this is one of those dittos because Cloud is so good at keeping people in the air, and he's so bad at landing. So if one Cloud has the advantage, they have it almost the entire game. And that's what XL has been showing this whole set.
XL giving Hero no room to breathe.
Oh, I really like that, actually. 2 hits to the cross slash. Okay.
Yep, but Hero's just going to come in. Funk!
Golf swing straight to the skies. A little bit of a birdie. But we're not commentating golf for you, we're commentating Smash 4. And Hero off stage in a bad position. So much percent already. He has limits, so he will be able to make that back, but he'll have to waste it. XL is so intimidating on this edge, not letting him get back and just using all this time in the world to charge up his limit. One touch and Hero is dead.
Risky business for Hero.
And that's going to do it.
That's it. Hero getting shut out by XL in losers semifinals.
And what a
quarter.
Show.
No, that was semifinals.
Yeah, that was.
Under us, losers has been running like clockwork.
You can almost say they're overclocking to get it all in. And anyway, there you go.
Well, Raffi coming right back in from winners finals into losers finals,
and we're not even going to see any of the Rob.
No, he's going for Diddy now. So we're going to see a whole different matchup right now. Raffi versus XL.
I mean, this is a pretty common matchup. You know, you see it at all the majors. You see it all the time here, even.
All the majors, all the Twitters, all of them. So let's see what they get up into. Town and City, game 1.
Cheeky little footstool right there. Doesn't do anything.
You know, 1%. Time him out.
Oh, good conversions from Raffi. Coming in with that monkey flip.
XL's just he's doing his best to get right back into his own rhythm of walling the other player out. And he's not even letting that banana touch the floor. Good item play.
Very close, although XL controlling the stage right now.
And now that XL has limit, it's going to be even more juggles.
You gotta realize Raffi has the maneuverability that even if XL is in a good position, he can easily get away.
Yep.
Like that's I think the biggest advantage in playing Diddy over Robin in this set.
Yes. And that's probably why he's not risking going Rob again, even though it did win against XL in winner semifinals.
Good recovery.
Raffi just wants that mobility so much more.
Catching him with the up air, you gotta be careful. Any combo is not necessarily yours. Wonderful use of the up smash right there.
Yep. Raffi got to take that punish, wasting no time on letting it go because Limit Cross Slash does have a tiny bit of end lag. So if you don't punish it immediately, he's going to be able to shield or throw out an up B or anything.
But you can't punish that giant sword coming at you at 10 miles an hour, and there goes Raffi's first stock.
With the speed of that bear, I'd say it's a lot more than 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Raffi joined for a bit of an experimental air dodge read. Not going to bear fruit, but still.
Feeling each other out, being very careful here. So I'm pretty sure one good down tilt from Raffi, which he's going for, and that could take the stock.
Oh, hello.
Whoa, okay. Hello, it's me, Cloud. Have you met my sword?
XL hanging on to this stock. Raffi needs to find a way to take it.
And
there it is.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
Just as we say it.
Call me psychic. Or don't.
I'll call you lucky.
I will also call myself lucky. Here comes the Diddy train. He actually doesn't go for the second back air, tries to get a read grab. Not going to work.
Good cross-up grab there.
I like that jab with the awareness that down tilt the second time isn't going to have enough. It's not completely safe, so he can trade.
And here we go once again. Raffi having such trouble getting back. What a
XL
risky
really
option.
wanted to catch it. It's not even risky. It's just, he had the resources, and he just went for it. Will it cost him in the long run? We're going to see, because now he's without limit, and this is the late game.
I wouldn't say he's worried, though, because a strong up smash, like an up smash, for example, could take this real quick.
Oh, if he was worried, he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
He may get worried a little soon as Raffi starts bringing this back, grab after grab. Not even staling his up air. Very smart.
Damage is building up. That limit's
Remember
right back,
this-
though.
Raffi is going to let XL away with some of that rage. Again, he's going for the forward air, not giving his up air away yet. This could be it.
Oh, he waits on it, but the falling up air is going to catch out Raffi.
Yep, hesitation from Raffi is going to give XL that little exchange.
A little bit weird option on the recovery there.
Risky
Raffi.
rolls. Oh, wow!
If he'd gone for an up smash, that might have taken it.
Perhaps, yes. Or maybe he was just trying to get the fastest option
Yeah, that was.
available.
Yeah, I would think so. And it was a good idea too because there's not much lag on that blade beam either.
XL has given Raffi so much slack, but
Back throw.
Yep. Right now it's
And the banana gimp into the fair.
wow.
That was nice.
Raffi's able to take that all the way back from a stock drop. With taking that first stock past almost 100, all the way back slowly over time, getting past XL with rolls, grabs, and the works.
And as much as I was wondering about the Diddy having not seen it, it looks super solid right now.
Yep. Raffi looking quite happy, opposite of not happy.
Yeah, turn that angry upside down.
I think this little angry sign I have when I turn it upside down, it doesn't look any less angry.
I know.
It
It looks more intimidating, if anything.
honestly.
Shout out to 1337 who just came up here and dropped that off for no reason.
I believe it might have been TK Koba who's
Maybe.
It's right up his alley. Anyways, we're on Battlefield right now. It's going to be a bit of an advantage for XL. He's going to have a lot more of a combo potential with platforms, with juggling, but now Diddy can be a little bit more tricky.
However, a lot of Diddy's kill options are straight up, and he's not going to get those nearly as early, thanks to the ceiling.
Although I'm not sure if Raffi's as concerned about that, because the last game, we saw one of his things as a raw up smash, the other one off the side.
True.
Oh,
that's going to hurt.
Monkey flip is not safe at the end of the day. It's not safe. It can be safe in theory, but
It's a very good option. Just don't do it all the time.
yeah. And mindless monkey flips will be punished.
Exhibit A, all of Zero's losses.
Ugh. This is true.
Oh, that nair, that was
That's
beautiful.
a questionable banana pull. Oh,
See,
but he's-
that's the good monkey flip right there, using it to aid your recovery, getting back to stage.
and it's also to hide the fact that Raffi did actually have his jump, so we say,
Oh, what a risky barrel.
I couldn't couldn't begin to fathom what his game plan was, but it worked. He got back on, a little bit of damage, and now he's back.
But a back air.
He's back off the side. He is back air. XL, again, working his magic, trying to wall Raffi out. Now with some good combos off the side. Oh, I love the awareness that down tilt will go under the monkey flip hitbox and also hit Diddy, knocking him up.
And as solid as Raffi was looking, he's almost getting lapped right now, and Limit is online.
No dash attack connecting. Hello. This
Just
is still a
the last
move.
of it.
Don't forget, everyone.
Oh, Nair? Okay, let's go.
Now, Nair, I think Diddy Nair is... Oh, wait a minute.
That was questionable, but he had to go for it.
You know, at some point, you're just like, why not?
Oh, that was beautiful. Drag down with the
Crazy
cross slash into
custom
the down
combo.
smash.
Oh, no! Now that's... This warrants an anger.
A little bit.
If I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair...
Can we get an angry in the chat? Can we get an angry in the chat? Not happy.
To be fair, that was not really going his...
Where did XL go? XL is...
it's
Oh, he's
still
taking off his jacket. I said
Oh,
your man's
no.
not hot! Take off your jacket.
You don't know.
XL taking this even more seriously now. He got that win, but it wasn't on his terms.
Yeah. I mean, it was going that way.
It was.
It really was. Raffi could have made that back, but it was such a hill to climb.
And again, XL able to use Battlefield to his advantage in turning stage control into massive punishes. This is going to even it up. Raffi has more places to move around, a bit more open. Oh.
Ceiling's nowhere near as high. That's going to help him out in the long run, too.
Although, with up airs, it's just as risky.
Ooh,
and XL is barreling out of the gate.
Speaking of barrels, though.
Yeah, speaking of barrels. So is Raffi. Raffi now working his way in. We've seen him do it. Even when XL sets up his wall, Raffi is able to get in.
Good use of banana there. Since he got knocked out of holding it, XL slipped and was not able to follow up.
It looks like XL maybe getting the drop.
And speaking of slipping up,
one.
you don't want to
We saw that the last game, and it's happened again.
I want to say that is the #1 bane of all Diddy's out there is unsafe monkey flips.
Yep.
Because I understand the appeal of the move. It's a command grab and a hitbox, depending on what button you press.
Yeah, it's the perfect mix-up. And
Except
it's fast.
you can hit him out of it, is the thing.
Yep, so if you have that kind of disjoint or hitbox projection, I guess, which is more accurate.
Which Cloud definitely does with the limit.
Which Limit Cross Slash absolutely does.
Not to mention, speaking of limit cross slash, this is the segue episode of this commentary. We have it back online. And once again, we're in this
Oh, that could have been a finishing touch. Ooh. XL not ready to let go of his chew toy yet.
This is best of 5, correct?
This is best of 5. Thankfully, that doesn't work. Thankfully for XL, that would be so frightening if Banana could cancel a limit cross slash.
Okay.
XL not able to get back. You saw him go for the double, trying to take Raffi down with him. Not going to work, though. So Raffi may have a chance here. Good string.
Got it. Ooh. Limit is fully charged. Raffi really could bring this back, though.
Yep, we saw it game 1. He starts working with his claps.
Commentators curse.
XL lets it rip and sends him out of there with another limit cross slash kill. XL wants to get into the grand finals, wants to run back against Raffi, and he's showing it. Earlier in the bracket, I didn't see XL pull out nearly as many of these cross slashes.
And he's going back to Rob.
Oh, the return?
I'm kind of... Wait, is he? Is he, though?
I think he has a different tag for it.
Ah, fair.
Yeah. Good catch, Raffi. Good catch.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, I mean, as the past 2 games, yes, he's been falling behind, but it has been, like, the first game was
It's been
like,
close, but I think Raffi just wants to shake things up. XL definitely started adapting to that Diddy. You know, he would still get caught by stuff, but overall, I think Raffi just got tired of doing that. He wants to shake up the game.
There's also something to be said about the mentality of switching to your main, you know?
Definitely, yeah. And look at that. Quick as a button, Raffi able to capitalize on this.
You can't attack that shield like that. XL has so much damage on him.
Well, all respects to Rafi's Diddy, but one thing is Rob has definitely over it is that he knows how to convert so much more off a grab than with Diddy. With Diddy, his grabs seem, his throw combos seem just a little bit less than confident. You know, it wasn't getting the maximum effect. But with Rob, he's got years of knowing exactly how to make it good.
However, though, this is where Rob struggles, and this is like the reason he switched off Diddy. How do you land?
We've seen this last set. It's getting back into center stage and wrenching stage control from XL with such a big body.
I think the most intimidating thing in this game is the limit cloud over you off stage. I don't know why, but
it's spooky.
I get scared.
Plenty spooky. Rafi, a lot of rolls, trying to get in there for the grab to set up a beat boop. XL doesn't want that.
And as crazy as Runaway as this robot has gone, Cloud has returned it right back.
Oh, that perfect shield saving Rafi's life.
And that limit's gone. Kind of questionable Blade Beam use, but I understand like the wanting to get rid of it.
Yeah, and while it is risky with the threat of side B from Rob, because that can turn it around, he made sure it was at a point where Rob did not have enough time to actually get side B going. It
also is worth mentioning that it's a transcendental projectile, meaning it goes through all other projectiles.
Yep, so it goes through anything Rob can throw out.
Oh, okay.
But the gyro transcending any amount of survivability that XL had there.
Yeah, really powerful gimp tool. And right now we're seeing Cloud against Max Rage Rob. Well, pretty close to Max Rage. I'm pretty sure a barrel put him in that rage percent.
Oh, nice. Gyro into the up air. Good call there.
Dash attack going to take that
Dash
stock.
attack going to take it. Rafi on his tournament stock now.
Although, I would say a stronger showing than the past 2 games. Like, by far.
Definitely.
So, do not count him out, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and germs. XL just putting in so much of Cloud's destructive hitbox.
And how do you land against this giant sword?
Rafi is struggling to find a way, and it's tacking on a lot of percent. Oh, good stuff. There's the flank that Rafi loves so much. If he can trap his opponent between himself and the gyro, then they have nowhere to go. If they go in the air, then Rafi throws out a hitbox. If they try to go back, the gyro catches them.
And,
and if they do nothing, grab.
Oh no, is that it? Oh, good TI. That was so close. You saw the sparks right there. Oh my god, the tech!
Rafi,
Let's go, Rafi. You needed that.
He's not done. Rafi's saying, hold on. It's like at the...
Oh no, the strong hit affair. Oh, that was so close.
And that's it. XL just barreling everything he has to take Rafi down.
And as much as Rafi tried to stop the
Rafi is sadly going to leave. As not happy.
Looking like a bit of a heavy blade right there. Rafi's going to come over here and like hurt you for that. You need to be careful.
And I will be going off to give you guys Lambo for Grand Finals. Your best friend.
Yeah.
So I'll be seeing you guys.
And I guess I'll be staying here to help commentate Grands. So let's go. All right. I'm going to move over to let him in. Hello. Oh, yeah.
Poppin' people. What, are they starting off right away? Yeah, looks that is indeed the case. We're sitting here, Kool-Aid charging up the needle, starting off with a strong footstool conversion, and now leading into some extra damage and stage positioning. Looking very good for Kool-Aid thus far. Charging the needles, baiting his time.
Very good stage control coming out from Kool-Aid right now.
I mean, he's definitely cheesing a little bit because it's been a while since Mars hasn't been here to take the crown away from him. So he's really hoping to get that page up today. But XL is going to do his best to stop him from making that happen. Does finally have the limit as a resource to use, but still keeps getting thrown around the stage with no chance to really retaliate.
And so much percent is being built up by Kool-Aid right now. XL having to burn that limit just to get back, and Kool-Aid is not stopping his deluge of hits.
Oh, there you go. I love that use of the down smash. Really quick option that Cloud has to punish. Gets himself a dash attack by the ledge. That back air might just kill, not enough. But he does have Kool-Aid on his toes, and the limit is back. Can he use it offensively?
XL going crazy here with all these hits. And limit is, oh, the nair off the stage?
Kind of cheeky, but hey, it works. Manages to get himself the first kill before Kool-Aid is able to. Almost gets a nasty punish on the air dodge, though. Manages to get himself to the edge. And now, XL tacking on some extra percent.
And the more percent he gets, it was going to be good for him, but there he goes with the limit off the stage, off the side. Good bouncing fish from Rappy. Kool-Aid, sorry.
Yeah, he's able to get a 26%, which isn't too much of a lead. That's one conversion off the grab for Sheik. So really, XL wasn't able to mount too much for himself right there. There we go. We see the first grab, and already he gets even more percent than he was able to deal. So now XL had a very small deficit, but I expect to see him bounce back fairly soon.
That was really dangerous there. Kool-Aid trying to stuff him out with the needles. By the way, I don't think we mentioned, since this is a grand finals, XL being in the loser side, he will have to win this set and another one to take this tournament.
Exactly. So you know XL has a lot of pressure riding on this match, especially if he wants to get himself an upper edge in the counter pick economy heading into the rest of the set. But he's really going to be able to keep that clutch factor going. He whiffs a cross slash. That's exactly what he doesn't want to happen. I can only wonder if that'll be the reason he ends up losing this match.
Very dangerous. Ooh, good air dodge. Narrowly avoiding both the side B and the bouncing fish, but the diamond cutter gonna take that straight off.
That was some relentless pressure.
That was like next level option coverage. I
What
don't
did he
think XL could have done anything.
He did the bouncing fish, right? And then he did the vanish again.
Right. And as he landed, he did the up air, the up smash to catch him out.
Well,
Like,
what is XL supposed to do?
he's supposed to die. He's supposed to go
Yeah,
straight up
you're
into
right.
the blast zone.
See you in heaven. Now he's going to try again on the exact same stage. Hopefully he'll have a little more bite to his fangs with this one. But, you know, wasn't too far off the mark there. He almost did have that game won. Missing some limit really did cost him a bit. Had to fish around and regain that resource. Hopefully here in the game 2, he'll be able to get himself together, stay a little more collected, and kind of convert stronger.
And here comes Kool-Aid with all these Sheik combos, building up some really good percent. Although that's the one thing that Sheik has, is building up percent. But how do you get this kill?
Ooh, goes for a cheeky vanish again, and once again you see the limit burned by XL on the recovery. Gonna burn the climb hazard a little early there, try to recover from high, and he does manage to do so, but man, it's not looking so good for XL right now.
And if you're XL, as much as the hits are gonna build up your limit, if Kool-Aid can keep you off, he got that! Kool-Aid reacting with the vanish, that would have been so good if he'd been able to get that spike.
Yeah, but then suddenly a quick reversal from Kool-Aid does manage to kill XL again. This time Kool-Aid getting the first stock, and I feel like XL will have a rough time mounting that comeback. Ooh, what a nice interruption on the cross slash.
Building. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please. After you.
Building up some more damage. Gotta be very careful here, though.
I'm wondering, if you're XL in this position, what do you do to come back?
Well, you have to close out this kill. You do not want to let Sheik get any more damage on you. And that's going to take it. I really thought he'd be able to DI that out.
Yeah, that was very close. Definitely smart use of the limit Blade Beam from XL, making sure that he got that extended knockback by throwing out the ground version as opposed to the aerial version. And definitely made a difference there.
And I definitely want to say Blade Beam's a little bit of an underutilized option from Clouds. It is still a very strong kill move, but everything else is so much stronger. Oh my god!
And looks like that time he was finally able to kill him off the side. We saw earlier in that exact same match, he almost got a very, very early kill off the left side, but XL managed to hold on. This time, not so lucky.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yourself in the beautiful cam so all the people can see you. Now we're heading into what could potentially be the final game of the night.
I know. Kool-Aid has been so oppressive, and he went to Cloud?
He's the type.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay.
Definitely the type where Kool-Aid has an abundance of secondaries. He has the Cloud, he has the ZSS, he has the Doc. I'm not surprised that...
He had a Samus as he took me out of bracket today.
Is that what he used?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, he went to Cloud's second game, but yeah, he's got a lot.
So he has the entire gauntlet. And I mean, he also does have Matty G as his renowned doubles partner to make sure to have a general idea of how he wants to play this character. So I will not be surprised if he's able to get a win here.
XL, though, has the advantage right now. Has Kool-Aid in a very bad position off stage.
And yeah, for Kool-Aid, I mean, this really just gives him a chance to get some of his other characters that he may not feel are super tournament ready some experience. Definitely has a few games to play with and even a set to lose.
Oh, that was a really, really smart wait from XL right there.
Check out that roll in. Dashing back and forth. Roll City all over town and city. Aptly named. Extraordinary patience from Kool-Aid.
And that back air is going to stuff it out. XL is on his tournament stock right now.
Oh, that was so cheeky.
Dash attack still not taking it at 162. No rage.
Oh, that is crazy. And that platform able. Wow,
Oh my God.
DI immaculate 170, and he's still alive.
I definitely want to say it's partially due to XL having absolutely no rage too. As small as some of these blast zones are, you've got to have that to build it up.
At least now he has a little bit of nair from pretty much anywhere. Should kill, especially if he gets the right hitbox out of a dash attack.
Still living though.
That is insane.
If you're XL, you got to be feeling a little bit disheartened.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
That's one way
Yeah.
to finally get it. And 31% really isn't that bad. That's one up air string. That's one jab combo into dash attack. But as I say that, Kool-Aid comes right from the revival platform with the falling up air, getting himself an extra 20%.
And all this extra damage that Kool-Aid was able to build up while XL struggled to kill, that's going to come back to bite him.
Okay. Ooh, almost manages to get the down tilt. Had he connected it, that would have been some up air strings. Done some damage. Here we go. An up air string coming out once again. Retaliation cross slash.
By the way, shoutouts to Kool-Aid for using the non-Advent Children Cloud. I'm really a fan of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the vanilla Final Fantasy 7 cloud is the best cloud. Represents that soldier, that Shinra. Keep it classy, and not edgy. And 13 years old.
Kool-Aid has the limit back.
Oh no! All right, there you go. He burns it. XL looking in a good spot. Not gonna be able to get punished on that down smash, but does manage to find himself.
Gonna take that game, and XL's not out of it just yet.
Yeah, went really deep for that back air there. Would have had to burn the limit to recover. It's a good thing he was able to get that kill.
Right.
And, you know, keeping himself alive, put one on the scoreboard. But he has, you know, a bit of a hill to climb.
Going straight back to the Sheik. Just wants to go home, I think.
Yeah, let's get into that hour.
Yeah.
Especially Kool-Aid. He does historically worse the longer sets go on. So I think it's about time for him to kind of wrap it up if he thinks he can do it. But hey, that isn't to count XL out by any means. XL could very well still take on the Sheik, reset the bracket, and take us all the way to another set. So we'll see how this is going to end up.
One of the strongest things in this... And I want to say one of the strongest things in this game is momentum. And since XL was able to get that win on Kool-Aid, even just the one game, that might be enough for him.
Right, and that's kind of the reason sometimes you want to try to make sure you close out your sets as quick as possible. You really don't want to give that other person a chance to say, hey, you know, I'm able to win one, even if it's not the character he was using before, and I'm going to ride this entire train back to win me the entire set. So hopefully it's not going to bite Kool-Aid too much in the butt, but if it does, hey, he did it to himself. He had every chance to close it out earlier, and he did not take it.
But as much as I would like to see the comeback, Kool-Aid is not letting XL on this stage.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, because despite the fact that we do see XL with quite the higher percentage, it does not mean... Oh, whoa.
Going very deep for that.
Okay. All right, he was able to get back on stage, but until I see that stock disappear, it's really hard to say whether or not XL's truly at a disadvantage. Sheik, a character historically known for having a tough time killing, and XL playing one of the easiest characters to get kills within the game.
Oh, and that might do it? That is going to take it. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's twice now we've kind of seen that like delayed kill where we see Kool-Aid flying. We're not quite sure whether or not he's going to be able to get that kill, but this time, or rather both times, he did die very delayed.
Right. No, it's like at the very edge of that like hitbox, it's going to kill you. Like you're just towing the blast zone right there. Bit of a long grenade there, but going for the Trump.
Yeah, that Trump was actually very genius by Kool-Aid. He forced XL to burn the limit. Even if he didn't necessarily kill him, which he did just happen to do just now, he was able to burn a resource and still maintain stage positioning, which is a win regardless.
Because if he'd re-grabbed that stage, he would have just been punished and killed right there.
Exactly. So much of this game isn't even in getting the hit, but it's around how you position yourself and force your your competitor into bad options.
And right now we're seeing a Kool-Aid string right now coming out with the needles into the bouncing fish. A second one, and that is it. What a beautiful conversion from Kool-Aid to take the game and the tournament. I know.
Was able to catch the climb hazard at the very apex of the height with that bouncing fish
and
two times over.
And I think he did it twice, yeah.
Yeah, after landing that beautiful needles.
I know. Kool-Aid just so good at this game.
It was like, I can't say I'm too surprised with the way the bracket turned out tonight. Kool-Aid, of course, one of the best our region has to offer, and definitely, one of
definitely.
the best to come to these tournaments on a weekly basis. Got himself a fat paycheck, probably going to buy himself a shake with that. I know it's still bulk season for him for about roughly 2 or 3 more weeks before it starts cutting time again. So he's going to pound up them calories, but that's good. Also,
really good.
that also reminds me, unrelated in a way to the tournament itself, but today was the first of hopefully several Boston Brawlhalla community meetups.
Right, I'd heard about that.
Yeah, we had one of the top commentators for Brawlhalla, Toast, came and drove down.
Nice, that's fantastic.
From roughly, an hour-ish away, and he's also one of the. They have like a Brawl League, which is like a community circuit that runs events for Brawlhalla all the time. And Toast is one of the community members associated with that organization. It was really nice of them to come out.
Cool.
And of course, DK Koba did a very good job bringing the setups, and we all had like a little friendly station going on. Ideally, we'd like to be able to have like maybe weeklies or a bracket going on if we can get enough people interested.
Oh, yeah,
so here we go. We have the Boston Brawlhalla. This was today. This is the slide we had. We might be having another one next week. I know that I will be here, and I know that Toast is available to have it that day.
I think
Koba may or may not. As you were saying?
Yeah, I think I might try it out. I've seen the game, and it looks interesting. It's just like one of those newer games that you never know what to expect. But I've heard some really good stuff from the community.
It's really fun. The community is great, especially since the game is free to play. So if you have a desktop, you can go ahead and download it. It's also on PS4, so you can go ahead and play that with a controller as well. It supports this variety of different controllers, and to top all that off as well, Brawlhalla just concluded their 2nd annual Brawlhalla World Championships, which LDZ won. It was an amazing event, spectacular to watch and to also be at in person if you were able to attend. So I definitely recommend coming out to one of these. We have a lot of cool things, and we are in contact with the developers and the community managers so that if you do end up coming out to one of these events, you can get awarded cool things like unique character icons or community colors, which are exclusive to only people who make it out to LAN events. So
nice.
It's definitely something to
Really
check
cool.
out. On top of that, you want to tell them what's going to be happening not this weekend, but the weekend after?
Oh, right, Overclocked. It's going to be the, I believe it's a first monthly that we're going to get here at Balance Patch. And I've been hearing some crazy names going out, like Captain Zach and Lima. And apparently Mistake, too.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're getting invaded by all the Bayos, but they're coming here.
Well, that's definitely just the power of Eduardo Temper Gonzalez. What is it?
I'm looking at the chat. Tweak isn't coming, is he?
I don't know if Tweak is going. Probably. I mean, I know. So we definitely talked to Matty G and said, "Hey, bring your boys out here." I know he was able to get Captain Zach and Lima. I don't know if he was able to get Tweak in that mix, but if he is, cool.
Yeah, what an event.
It's weird because it's like a monthly, but it's like it's really shaping up to be a regional. On the pre-registration page on Smash EG, you already have over 100 entrants, and I know the day of there's going to be a crap ton of at-the-door registrants.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And
I really wish I could come and I'm probably gonna come and just check out the venue. But fun fact, finals exact same day.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's terrible. I didn't even think about that. Well, I guess the other cool thing is that I don't know if you went to Xenosaga
I have not been able to
last
make one out.
week, but we were able to kind of touch face and kind of dip our toes in the water a little bit with a lot of the tri-state community and New Yorkers.
Oh,
and
nice.
Kind of definitely shout outs to Hazmat for kind of getting that bridge going. But a lot of them are going to come down. I know we talked to Koopa, and he said he was going to come down, hopefully with a full car.
Oh,
and I know
awesome.
Mr. E said he'd be coming down. So
Wow,
it
really?
looks like we're going to have a pretty stacked event for what was going to be our first monthly, and it's looking like to be to regional levels.
I would love to have more regionals in Boston because it's so hard for us to get stuff out. But there are a lot of good players in the region. It's not just New England with Mars and Light and all the rest. It is definitely there's a lot here. You've got New York, you've got the entire tri-state region.
Bring them all together, get that bridge, and of course for New England in particular, our viewership in terms of Twitch and whatnot isn't the best. So hopefully this will get a little more people to kind of tune in to the stream on a weekly basis. We definitely have a lot of talent here, and we have no lack of personality, but they have just yet to be discovered by the rest of the United States.
And it's such a cool region. Coming here from the Midwest, I wasn't even really involved in the Midwest Smash scene that much, but it's been such an experience just getting to know everyone here. It's been crazy.
Yeah, and with that said, I do want to give a quick little shout out, I guess, in a certain way to Smash 4 Bootcamp is happening probably as we're talking right now.
Oh, no, it's going on right now.
It's probably still going on. We were able to get our boy Light over there.
Yeah,
I only managed to tune in to see him get waxed by Nairo and like the Iron Man or whatever.
Yeah, but Nairo was going to win Iron Man's. Nairo does an Iron Man on his stream every night.
It's true. I mean, he didn't. I wish it looked a little less convincing, but
I mean, of course. And like, if there's one thing NE is good at, it's spirit bombs and sending people to summits. We've done it so many times.
So you guys should watch our streams and be our friends if you want our our money. If you want Daddy's credit card,
you want to get on a little boot camp right there.
And I guess the last and final thing that I should probably mention is that I don't know if you still have that slide, Scott, for the trap. But here we go.
There we go.
So this is the key to the Temper Trap House. Of course, Eduardo has been having this entire circuit-long event where basically it awards you for going to several events throughout the region. If you get a bunch of points, you're able to qualify for, I believe, a 16-man invitational. And that basically guarantees you, if you manage to win the invitational, you get to go to Frostbite, which is an amazing tournament by itself. 2, you get housing for free. And I believe the plane ticket as well. So
yeah, so it's quite a deal.
Definitely something you want to check out.
Now I gotta see if I can mention one quick thing on stream here, real quick.
It's gonna be an amazing time, beautiful time.
So on the subject of this whole trap house thing, BU, the college campus right around here, I am the treasurer of the Smash Club there.
Okay.
And I wanted to let all you know, if you're watching, we're currently holding a bi-monthly tournament this Saturday. We've got quite a few confirmed people like. As far as I know, I believe Cactus coming, Tanark is a maybe. We've got people like Zyvon, Justinian plays Neko. And what we are, it's a cheap bracket, so $10 will buy you into singles, doubles, and the venue if you pre-reg. We're going to be showing boot camp all day. And since the bracket size is in that range, you can actually, and it's a paid bracket, you'll be able to grind some temper points there too if you come out.
Yeah,
so yeah, that's Saturday.
Make sure you let Kool-Aid know. I guarantee you he'll take your money.
Oh yeah, he would love to, I'd bet. Yeah, so like keep an eye out on New England Smash 4. So we'll be getting some more posts out about that. And definitely come out to BU if you want to get some more points.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like the place to be, especially since I don't believe there's really any other tournament in New England happening
I think
this weekend?
One-Up Games might be happening, but it's a little bit far for some of the people who live here in Boston.
So yeah, there you go. That's a beautiful alternative to get some games in. And I also know that on Sunday, there's also that new weekly that's been happening at the lower level of CEX at Downtown Crossing.
Right.
So, you know, that's your options for, of course, the New England stuff. If you want to watch some more Smash 4, of course, Mass Madness is also the same day as Overclocked if you're a Melee head.
Right.
And check out the New England Stock Exchange because Hazmat is cool.
Yeah, definitely do.
And I love that guy. I think that about sums it up. Scott, is there anything else that we're missing to mention? All right, so that'll be it. I, of course, am Flambo, and I'm joined here with
Astro right here. And I'm glad we could help commentate this Grands for you. It's been quite a bracket once again, and look forward to the stuff that we got coming up in the future.
It's been a pleasure. Good night.
Good night.